Hello my people, welcome back to Akins TV channel. This is your friend, your sister, your lover, and I'm encouraging that if you are new to this channel, you are just coming across us for the first time, please hit the subscription button and click on the notification button so that when we make lovely and informative posts like this, you'll be able to see them and get the needed helps. And if you are a return subscriber, thank you for always coming along. So please don't forget to like what we are going to discuss. Make your own contributions in terms of questions or comments, additions, or whatsoever you may want us to change from the video. So today I want to discuss with a very special group of people because I've heard a whole lot from many of them asking me on how they can migrate to Australia. Looking at things around, many of them are feeling like, oh, is it grossly impossible for us to get anything at all out of this? And who are this group of people? I want to address those who specifically attended or are now attending colleges of health technologies. So if you've gone there to study something like community health extension program, then you may be a good fit for this particular pathway, especially if you've gone to other higher institutions to further your education. And I'm talking from experience of a very closely related person to me who have gone through this pathway, and she had everything good, and she's over there getting things done to make things work. Now, if you want to look through this pathway, you may want to assess as an health promotion officer. If you've gone through the CHIL program and you are working in health centers, you are working in community arenas or primary healthcare centers, not in the hospitals, because even there you will see the information clearly written. If you are assessing with some group of people like Aqua, which is actually not the body that will be assessing this one we are talking about. If you are assessing anything about community with Aqua, they will tell you that this role is not for registered nurses. Yeah, it is not, because there are things that are being done and they are done differently by the people in the community. The kind of assessment they do in the community, the monitoring they do there, the auditing, the research works, how they track and trace, case finding, case holding is quite different from what we do on the ward. So you are not a good fit for this if you are a registered nurse and you are practicing in the hospital. But then if you are a registered nurse and you've studied public health, not public health nursing now, but public health, like real public health, and you are working possibly in NGOs or you are working in the community arenas, then this work too, this role might be what you may want to assess for. I know there are some numbers of doctors too who have had their masters in public health, and they are not working on the ward. They are not working on the wards. They are working with NGOs. These two may be something you may want to look into. Now, if you are not expressly working as community extension worker, or you don't have public health related courses, I may want to advise you not to take this pathway. But if you want to try your luck at all, I would say that you should go for all those consultation services that are very cheap. 110 Australian dollars or 220 Australian dollars if you are just doing document checking. But if you are having consultation with them where they will go through some of the documents they've asked you to submit, and they will talk you through what they are thinking about, what you want to assess as or what you want to assess for, then you may want to do the 220 Australian dollars consultation with VetAssess, because that one will give you insight into whether your program that you are about to assess for will pull through or they will not pull through. Want to actually go through the process of priority processing, which will just take you 20 days to get your report back, you will be spending close to 2,000 Australian dollars. So instead of spending 2,000 Australian and getting a negative assessment, that is if you are not with these people that I'm talking with expressly, then do the consultation with VetAssess. That one, you can almost guess whether your assessment will come out positive or they will not come out positive. Now, let's go to the community health extension workers. It is your time today. But if you haven't studied public health, it might not work. If you want to do this, if you reach out to me, I have a big sister who is very much ready to have referrals, talk you through it, guide you. She's always very, very much ready to be helpful. So now listen, what you will need to gather for this assessment are just the regular things that everybody has been gathering, that you possibly have heard me talking about over and over and over again. And they will be your school transcript, your certificates that you've got from school. Then you will need to present your pay slips. You need to present your certificate, like I mentioned, if you are from the EdTech, your CHIL and public health certificate, and any other training certificates you have, especially your mandatory continuous professional development trainings and the certificates you've obtained from all those areas. You have to put them there. Then you need a reference letter from your supervisor or your manager. Reference letter to state that you have been working for, maybe you are working 38 or 40 hours per week, and it will state the dates you started the job and state some of the roles participating in. So I will put here those things that will make the roles of a particular health promotion officer, those things that they are expecting, they should be in your reference letters. I will put them here so that you have a good idea of how you can structure your CV and how your manager can actually structure your reference letter. So in that your reference letter, you should have things that we talk about: the communication, how you develop communication objectives in relation to health issues. It should talk about the people you discuss with, that is, those are your audiences when you go out to do your health education or health promotion programs, people, how you identify risk and how you track cases, how you contact cases, research works that you are possibly participating in, or you possibly participated in, the public health issues that you've created community awareness about. There are so many things like that that must show face when your manager is writing the reference letters for you. Please don't hesitate to come back if you're having any problem or troubles at all. And state sponsoring these community health promotion officer jobs. In fact, in Australian Capital Territory, they've put it on their critical skill list since last year, April. So they need you like they need oxygen that they are breathing. And in Western Australia, they put it on their priority list. So it's not just anything anyhow. It's something that if you manage to get your positive assessment, you may be in Australia earlier than you can actually think about. And in Tasmania, they put it on their gold list. Yeah. You must be someone who's got bachelor's or who's got master's in the related programs that we've mentioned. That is why if you've just gone to School of EdTech alone without having other special certificates like public health in particular, I haven't been working in public health related areas, it's not going to pull it. So I would say don't put in your money into it. But if you want to try your luck, please try as much as possible to do the consultation program before you push your old 2,000 into this. And they actually really need so many people. I could see that There are loads of state sponsored. State sponsored is being sponsored on the regional level. So if you fall into this, don't waste time. Put in your assessment through VETAssess. I'll put the link here, and if you have any challenge, come back to us. Thank you very much, and I wish you good success in all your endeavors. See you soon.